have anxiety. I am 24 years old and I still deal with anxiety. Um, and I've had that, I would say, since I was in kindergarten. I used to, my mom used to take me to school and I used to scream, literally scream, the school's on fire. And I used to be like panicking about every little thing and screaming and screaming. And then she wouldn't be able to, no one would be able to calm me down until she came in. And then I was able to like calm down and breathe. But there are many incidents where I just like broke down, like drop to the floor, break down because I can't breathe, because I'm panicking about something. But um, anxiety is something like that's for now, as of right now, is getting a lot better. But no, I don't even know because I'll just be sitting in class and my heart would just start pounding out my chest for no, well, I wouldn't even say for no reason. I don't even know why. And I'll start sweating really quickly. And then in my head, I'm like, okay, I have to move. Do I get up or do I just stay here? Do I get up? Do I just stay here? So I'll just stay there and I'll just sweat a little bit, try to calm myself down. Um, just really freaking out about things. Like I remember one day we were in my like cell biology class and I was already having like a bad day, so my day was already a little off, and someone came in with some really strong perfume, and I didn't have my asthma pump at the time. I was supposed to go to the doctor like right after the class and go get prescribed with it, and in my head I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't have my asthma pump. I'm gonna have an asthma attack, which I usually don't have one. Like it's like I have athletic induced asthma, so I don't even know why I was like really freaking out. So she came in, the smell was really strong, and I was like, oh my gosh. And so like my chest kind of started hurting a little bit, and then so I'm just sitting there or whatever, and then the smell kind of went away, and then I just started freaking out. Like I was like, oh my gosh, I'm freaking out. And I was breathing like really hard, really heavily. My heart was pounding out my chest, sweating. I was moving my stuff around, trying to like calm myself down, try to hold my breath a little bit. And then one of my friends asked me behind me, she's like, Raven, why you? No, she was like, she told me later that day, she was like, Raven, you was doing all that moving. I was like, yeah, because I was freaking out. Like, and then I started shaking and trembling away. And it was just a lot that was going on. And I finally was able, well, I had no choice, but I was finally calm myself down. But I also had like whenever I'm like really overwhelmed, um, that's when I have an anxiety attack. I think we were moving to another house and there was a lot going on, and it was just like so. It was like my family was in the house, and stuff was just scattered everywhere. And I was looking around. I was like, okay, it's too much. It's too much. It's too much. It's in my head. It's like it's too much. It's too much. It's too much. And then I started breathing hard, and then I felt like tightening in my chest. I fell immediately to the ground, and I was just like, and tears just start um, falling down. I felt like I couldn't grasp anything. And for some reason, whenever I have an anxiety attack, I have to call my sister. Um, she's like one of the only few that can, well, I wouldn't say only few, but that can actually like calm me and just I was like, I don't know, talk about anything. Like it's so weird because um, I'll be talking to her out of nowhere, and then I'll be like, I'm about to have an anxiety attack, and then I'll start freaking out. She'll be like, Raven, calm down. It's okay. Let's talk about something. And she'll just start like talking and just really calming me down. Um, but yeah, growing up with anxiety, I didn't even think um, I had anxiety this bad because from what I remember, I didn't get like I had anxiety like growing up and stuff, right? And but when I was in high school, from what I remember, I don't know, maybe anxiety presented itself in a different way, but it wasn't like this, like to where I'm just like stopping and just like freaking out and stuff like that. Well, I lied. Yeah, it was like that. It was like that. But yeah, it's just like it's after a while it gets exhausting after having it for so long. it gets exhausting because, like, I feel like we are very, like, people with anxiety are very empathetic, and we feel other people's energy in a way, and it causes us to feel overwhelmed. You ever, like, been around somebody and their presence feel overwhelming? That's kind of like how we are, or certain situations can make us feel like really overwhelmed, and like even the smallest thing, like something simple can happen and we can just replay the situation in our head over and over and over and over and over, and just like put it like, okay, maybe it happened this way, but it can happen a different way, but we just keep replaying it in our head, and it still doesn't work out, and we're still freaking out about it. So it's just like, I don't know, but I think my anxiety has gotten better this semester, just because I told myself, like, I'm not gonna freak myself out. Like, I don't want to freak myself out like as much as I was, because it can cause like other health issues and stuff. So I've been doing that, and I haven't really had one since the beginning of this semester. I did this exercise. My professor brought in one of his tarantulas, and in class, and I made it in my mind. I was like, okay, well, I have anxiety, and I want to teach myself to be calm in situations that where I think something is, where in my mind I think something is, dangerous or threatening. But I wanted to teach myself to be calm in that setting. So what he did was he let the tarantula go on the floor. We were all sitting on the floor, like a couple of us, because not everybody wanted to do it. And the tarantula crawled over to me first. Guys, I was shaking in my boots. Like, I was like literally shaking. I was sweating. And the thing he told us, he said, do not move. Like, even if you're scared, do not jump. Don't do any of that, because it can cause them to bite you or sting you. I don't know which one it is. And so I'm just sitting like there like this. I remain calm, remain calm. And the fact that I just stood there without like jumping or anything proves to me that I accomplished what I needed to accomplish at that time, because I feel like there's a lot of moments where I tell my friends I don't want to go anywhere, and they don't really understand where I'm coming from, because I have anxiety. Like, I don't think people really understand, because the first thing people do when you tell them that you have anxiety, they say, girl, ain't nothing wrong with you, or you're freaking out about the littlest thing, or why you don't want to do this, or why you don't want to do that. And I just feel like people fail to understand that this is something that I really am dealing with. Like, I have nights where I do not want to go anywhere because I'm scared of just the littlest things, or just like scared, afraid that something will happen and stuff. And you can't live your life in fear. And that's what my mom told me. You can't live your life in fear. Even like, even when I'm out with my boyfriend or something, like if he wants to go out, he'll be like, hey, let's go out or whatever. I'm like, okay, let's go. And then we'll go out. And I'm literally searching for the area with the least amount of people, because I can't do big crowds. If I am in one, I'm very cautious. I look for an immediate exit. If there isn't one, I feel extremely uncomfortable, or I have to be drunk, right? Like, or I have been drinking to be like at least a little okay with. I'm still cautious, but I'm just like okay with being around people. So I guess that's not going to come off. But yeah, excuse me. There's moments when I don't know if this is a part of anxiety, but so I know that anxiety presents itself in, a certain way. But what I don't know is if this is anxiety. So, like, growing up, I was always like, growing up and even now, I noticed that I'm a people pleaser. Like, I'm getting better with it, but I noticed that like I do everything for everybody else. Like, if they say they want to go somewhere, I'll just get like afraid that they'll be mad or upset at me, and I'll just be like, yeah, I'll go. Like, I don't want to be like that. I don't want to be nobody's slave for the rest of my life. And after a long, like 24 years, 23 years of doing it, like, don't nobody got time for that. So that's something I'm trying to get better with, and just with prayer and determination and everything else, it will get better. So yeah, like, I don't know, y'all. It's just going to prevent anxiety. It's been a lot, and sometimes you just get really tired of it. And because I had anxiety, I did definitely deal with depression for a long time. But I mean, you gotta want to get out of that. You gotta want to be better than that. You don't want to be afraid. You don't want nothing like that to hold you back. But sometimes you can't. If you guys know, I was on medication for it, but it was horrible. That's probably when I hit my lowest point, because the medicine made me even more depressed. Like, I was bawling. I was like doing like the worst cries, asking myself, why am I here? Like, just really just going through it. Like, I don't recommend the medicine for myself anymore. Right now, I have candles in my room. They help out. I try to keep my room clean for the most part, because having a clean area allows for energy to flow in and out, without causing you like any type of disturbance. Certain people you expose yourself to, like my boyfriend, I love having him around, because his energy is so calm, and he's such a chill person. Like, we're the opposite when it comes to energies. Like, he's so like chill, and I'm always like anxious and tense, and just always like on the move or something like that. Yeah. Decorate your room if you need to. Whatever makes you feel like more calm. I actually have like certain stones, the little like lapis stone and stuff like that I carry around. And also, it also comes with a positive mindset. I also have a journal that I write in, that I've been writing in, helping me get my thoughts out, and just like finding just ways to just make me remain calm and stuff, and just like kind of just looking for a way out of the whole being anxious and stuff. So yeah, guys, that's all I have for this video, and I hope you guys like it. Do you have anxiety? Do you know someone with anxiety? If you do, just acknowledge them. Like, don't just blow it off. I know, like, there's these trends where like people are saying like, oh, they're depressed and this, that, and other, but really look at that person and just like really just like acknowledge what that person is saying, even if you think they're not like, even if you think that type of mental illness doesn't exist, like depression or anything like that. Just acknowledge them. Tell them everything's gonna be okay. Sometimes they just need your comfort. Don't get upset if your friend doesn't want to go out because they're anxious. Don't get upset because, like, if they say that, like, oh, I have anxiety and I really just can't, like, just tell them that it's gonna be okay, and let them fall back and let them do them, and comfort them as much as you can. And so I gotta say, guys, thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys in my next video.